as her parents applied these techniques in solving health challenges, and so she built a greater appreciation of these as she grew older and discovered the efficacy and the uniqueness of herbal medicine. Amina holds a BSc in Applied Chemistry from the University of Rio and is a PACS health care provider, having been drawn to the philosophy, originality, genuineness, spirituality, and science-based focus of PACS Herbals. Put your hands together for Amina. Good to see you. Welcome.
Good afternoon, everybody, and all protocols duly observed. And I'm so glad to be here to deliver this topic, living your dreams to the full. When I was told by Father Ansler that he would love me to deliver this talk, I accepted, even though I was concerned if, I was living my dreams to the full. But it's a topic that my life is really all about, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to share my views. And so we just go ahead with what I have here to share. So, do you know how we develop severe frustration in life? Give up on our dreams and settle for a mediocre life, succumbing to the banality of society. Because we all have dreams, and perhaps, of course, a lot of us will face adversity, and if we do not know how to get past those adversity, we decide to succumb to what society is offering us as an alternative. So that's what I mean by succumbing to the banality of society, which most times is not in line with the spirit that God has given to us as human beings. So that's because we don't know how to live our dreams to the full. So this, if you relate to this, it's not new. This is a challenge for over 95% of people. We will find out here why this has been happening, and how you can get back up and on track. In the next few minutes, we're going to cover how over 95% of people get frustrated and unfulfilled, why living one's dreams to the full shouldn't be so difficult, who should consider living one's dreams and being fulfilled, important tips that you can apply to get back up and stay up on track, achieving your desired results even before you go to heaven. Yes, I had to stress it that way because a lot of people have come to believe somehow, subconsciously, that having dreams and then being able to live it to the full might take you off track. Whereas that's not the case. In fact, even on the contrary, you could be off track to heaven, because we have been created by God, who is almighty, all magnificent, with a purpose. He is the originator of purpose. So if you are not living your dreams, which He has given to you, bestowed on each and every one of us, deviating due to borrowed ideas that does not come from the will of God, then you might be actually off track and not on your way to heaven. So He wants us to, I believe that He wants us right here on earth to actually live our dreams to the full, because He's a faithful God. If He gives you dreams, then He must also provide the opportunity for you to live it out to the full. So why is this important? I mean, from what I've said, there is an importance to about living your dreams to the full. So because most people want a pathway to giving value, creating income and sustainable wealth that comes from their own natural strengths, ideas, your own values and experience. Besides, it's not our own if it is authentic, if it is of God, then we are drawing from source, from God Almighty, because that's where life and all ideas that are good and of light comes from. So you want to express those ideas, values, and victorious experiences, you want to share that with people. And then because most people want to live life in a way that feels joyful, peaceful, pleasant, rewarding, and fulfilling to them. Also because most people want to have the financial abundance and freedom to have what they want in life and do what they want with it. So others too, because most people also want the ability to give value to others and be valued. And I'm not talking about wanting to be praised, like rubbing your ego. But I'm talking about, I give an example, even a child wants to do things right and get parents praised. It's just that natural urge to fulfill the will of God in us. We are not conscious about it. That's why we want to be able to give value and then feel valued. Feel that, that peace that yes, we've been able to achieve that. And these are the hot buttons that subconsciously disturbs majority of people, and maybe you. So, you can't fulfill your dreams doing things that don't lead you there. That's not so easy, but you have the seed. You see, what I mean here is the environment has its influence already on us as individuals. By the environment, I mean you are born into a family, into a culture, and you are raised in a certain way. You are influenced by the strengths of the people around you. You are told things that they believe, and if those things are wrong, you imbibe them. And even if you know that they are wrong, and you still keep them because you see others doing it and it doesn't matter, which is the situation we face here about in Nigeria, having those kind of role models and environmental influence. So, but I'm saying you can't fulfill your dreams doing things that don't lead you there. The environmental influence, that's the reason why over 95% of people are struggling to get the results they had initially dreamed of. But here, you'll find out a few of those things that you are not telling yourself to be consistent about, that are literally self-sabotaging your own dreams. Then you'll discover why living your dreams to the full doesn't need to be that frustrating, and what steps you can adopt today to finally truly live your dreams and achieve desired results. So here are some things to note. Things are not going to change if you keep doing what you've been doing that has failed, that has kept you spinning your wheels and struggling and not getting it right, and you just want it to be right that way. If it's not the way it's naturally designed by God to work, it will not work. And you could just, do like everyone else, supposed to the banality of society, and accept to do other things and just stay there. And you don't just want to spend time here, for example, giving yourself a trip to Benin on this Congress, just for fun, because I believe you may be genuinely interested in some more value, like being interested in this topic, which is part of the package of the organizers, which is Herbal, to add value. Therefore being interested in the truth and finding out why it's been difficult to achieve desired results, then discovering proven right ways that works. So also, I hope we all went through the program, if we have it, or we requested it at least to know what our being here is really all about. What's the purpose for us being here? So if you embrace that, then come in with some interest as well. Also, those who live their dreams are eager to learn. They are disciplined people. They are continually focused learners and doers. What I mean, focused learners and doers, they are not just trying to learn everything. We all are not desiring the same thing. We all don't have the same inner calling, inner truth. So they are focused on those things that would get them the results that they are actually being pulled naturally to. So the problems and dangers: not knowing your purpose, your core why. And when we hear the word purpose, what's your purpose in life? I guess that's what comes to mind. But here I mean, not knowing your purpose for wanting what you want. Why do you, for example, want a car? Why do you want a particular house? Why do you want the kind of clothes you have or you want to get? And I'd also like to stress here that living your life to the full is not about money. But because of borrowed ideas, it seems to be what it is, what it's not rather. Being about, accumulation of wealth and material, more things and all of that. It's about being true to your inner truth, being authentic. So knowing your purpose, knowing why you want what you want, your core why, e.g., why are you a Herbal distributor? Why are you really here? Is it about making money? Or is it really about sharing the vision of Herbal, being there to provide better health and, genuinely having sincere motives? Or what really you are the one who could know why? So not knowing your purpose, your core why are problems that lead us on the wrong track and keeps us there. Then knowing correctly the paths you need to follow. If you now know exactly why, the purpose for what you're doing, why you're doing what you're doing, then you can know the correct path you need to follow, and then limitations to outsourcing what you need or the challenges you must get past in order to piece together the necessary paths towards your goal are also problems. So because if we struggle there, we are going to, most people are going to give up and something else. So an authentic pursuit is also another problem. Chasing an adulterated desire, due to lack of discipline or having values that you respect. Also, your inability to exchange value, have a productive activity, or providing exceptional value and service. If you are unable to do that, there are problems, and actually dangerous problems. You will not get to your desire, your dreams, your authentic dreams of fulfillment. So who should consider living out one's dreams to the full? It's not for everyone. If you are happy with your results today, and no matter how things are in your life, if you feel things are perfect, it's not about money, it's not about cars or anything, but if you just have that peace and feel that things are perfect for you, you feel fulfilled, you don't have to change anything. But if you are, for example, unemployed, you're still searching, seeking a better job, if you feel you are in the wrong job or in the wrong place, or doing the wrong things, if you are overworked and overwhelmed, if you feel you need more time or personal freedom to really focus on the things you value, if you're not having that, we're doing what you're doing, so that you don't have to choose between the things that matter most in your life and an income. So if you find that that's you, then you should consider living your dreams to the full. So the silver lining. If you are stuck and need to get out, here are some points that can and should uplift you. If you are creative, if you know you are gifted, and if you have a vision for your gifts that serves a purpose, or that meets a real core desire of person or a group of persons, if you have noble, sincere objectives with your ideas that makes lives better, if you know where your source is, or at least suspect that God is that source, and that He is love and willing to supply all your needs